Hello, I'm Fast Lawyer. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to, say farewell, say goodbye to the World of Diving VR. One of the original VR games out there. It released in early access. And look at this note. Disclaimer, welcome to World of Diving. Please note that this is a work in progress intended to gather community feedback. You will be able to enjoy only a small portion of the final game. In addition, you may still experience some bugs and performance issues. If so, don't hesitate to let us know at www.divegame.net. Kind regards, the Vertigo team. Press any key to continue. So the hilarious part of all that, and why I'm laughing really, is because the developers today came out with a message that basically we're going to delist the game from Steam VR. That's going to be May 1st, so if you want to buy this game, this is going to be your last chance to buy the game. It normally retails for $10. I did buy this game. In fact, I bought it. Let's go ahead and play while I'm talking. I bought it on both the Oculus Rift store, back when they were known as Facebook, Oculus Rift store. And I also bought it on the Steam store. I think I bought it in a bundle, but I don't really... Or maybe I just bought it for dirt cheap. I might have bought it for like $1. Can't find the shipwreck. Interact to continue. Okay. This guy is just all over the world. Okay. So this is a diving game. And if you look around, the graphics still look pretty cool. Let's go to settings. Yeah, we're on high. Yep. Anti-aliasing. Yep, we're fish density high. Yep. Okay, yeah, no, we're good. The visuals actually, are pretty surprising. This is a game that released in 2014, over 10 years ago, and it's been in early access for like a decade. It only retails for $10, so I'm not gonna complain too much. And like I said, I think I bought it either in a bundle or dirt cheap for like $1, so I'm not gonna complain. But if you paid full price for this, then you probably have every right to be upset. I'm on an RTX 3080, and there's 110 pieces of garbage for us. Oh, actually, it shows as treasure, but I think it should be garbage that we'll need to pick up. Now, this game, like I said, originally released in 2014. I want to say it had VR capability back in 2015, because there's messages about the Oculus runtimes back then, and that probably would have been back when Oculus hadn't officially released, so that would have been DK1. So this is one of those old DK1 games that got support for the Rift CV1 and still works today on the Quest 3. So that's something else, really. When you think about it, that's really unexpected. Okay. You do have to pick up trash, which is not very fun. I don't have a problem with picking trash, but this game does a mistake that a lot of trash picking games do. I guess that's not trash. It looked like trash to me, but let's go ahead and let's just get in the water. You probably want to see the diving part of this game. Now, quite frankly, the game isn't very good. But for 2014 or 2015, whenever I got this got VR, this was state of the art back then. This is as good as it got back then. And if we're being honest, this looks better than most Quest games. Now, I'm not going to say this looks better than all Quest 3 games, because, there's Red Matter 2, there's Assassin's Creed. There's some good-looking games on the Quest 3 standalone. I can't really say they look better than this, but I'm sure some people, at least Red Matter 2, I would say looks better than this. But maybe Batman. Maybe Assassin's Creed 3. Maybe. Look at this. Look at these dolphins. Pretty cool, huh? I mean, the models don't look bad for how old this game is. Obviously, it's gotten some updates. I think the last update was 8 years ago, though. So, 8 years ago, that would have been, I guess, 2017, right? So, by the way, you can take pictures. Let's go ahead and let's take some photos. And the cool thing about this is if you bring out one of these tools, there we go. We got a good picture of a dolphin there. If you take out one of these, there we go. More pictures. I don't know that we want to take... Do we want to take any more? Oh, look at these. Is this a clownfish right here? I wish it would identify what you're looking at. Some of the more modern games do that, but obviously not this one. Oh, look. Oh, in case you can't tell, I am playing this game with an Xbox One controller. So I believe, and I may be wrong here, at least the Oculus Rift version, I believe the Quest controllers do work, but they work as a gamepad. I believe this game only supported really the Vive wands, so I believe only really the Vive wands work, but even then I think the Vive wands are basically just being used as a controller as well. I don't believe there's actually any real motion controls in this game. So you can see that little vertical line, that's telling me I'm going in the right direction. Now you do have to worry about oxygen and stuff, but this game is not meant to be a simulation. It's not meant to be difficult, so it's pretty casual. So I'm not really too worried about but as you can see, there's lots of trash. And did we pass whatever we were supposed to pass? Where is it? Oh, it's right here. It's right here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So let's look at our little thing here. Now I do notice some frame rate drops. Like right now, it just basically is reprojected to 90. It's basically 45 frames per second being reprojected to 90. Let's look at our little mission thing here. Take some photos of Hilma Hooker's objects. Okay. Well, that's weird. Okay. Well, before I do all that, let me pick up the trash here. So we want to take a photo of the propeller. And by the way, we can look at our pictures that we've taken. Not bad. Obviously, for a 2014 game that's being abandoned in early access, it's actually not that bad, if I'm being totally honest. I think finally now in PC VR, we have a much better diving experience. It's called Subside VR. And I would say that's the premier diving experience. But we also have Titanic. Now, Titanic was ported to the Quest. But if you guys... And I might do a video on Titanic coming up. Because I also know like Titanic's like being re-released or something. I've heard something about Titanic experience again on the Quest. But on PC VR, the original Titanic experience, I believe it might have been like from 2018 PC VR. I forget the year. But that one was also a pretty good underwater experience. Although I think you're mostly on a sub. I don't know that there's any actual diving like this, like underwater diving, scuba diving. I think any... Okay, no valid target, huh? Okay. So we're already at 100%, so we don't really need to worry about that. We're not gonna worry too much, about the objective. There we go. Capture door. Did we already finish the objective, or are we still more objectives to? Let's see. We're still 45 reprojected to 90 for the most part. Oh, look at this. We definitely want to take a photo of this little turtle here. There we go. And these little, what are these fishes? Let me look at the progression. The mission. Take some photos of Hilma's objects. Propeller and I guess the top version still. Okay. Okay. I thought we would have had the top version here. Do we have to go inside? Let's try to find the propeller, because I don't want to spend too much time on one mission. Although I keep getting distracted by all this stuff. Wait, that's not a valid target? Really? Like, how much closer? We must have already... I think we've already done the exterior. I don't know that we can do much more on the exterior. But before we go inside, I want to make sure. Yeah, okay, let's go inside. I'm just gonna take a bunch of photos. I don't even really care. Okay. Captured engine, okay. Are we done? No? Okay, so... Did we already take a photo of everything that we needed to take? Man, there's trash everywhere. Man, these humans are dirty, man. They really... There's treasure there. That's... Wait, did we already finish the mission? Did we already finish the mission? Can't tell. So if there's one thing I don't like about the mission structure, is that it's often difficult to tell whether you've finished the mission or not. I think I've taken pictures of everything that I can, but... There's also like treasure to collect while you're down here. Okay. Oh, there's trash here to collect. So it's easy, obviously it's easy to get carried away with all the trash that's available. Is this like a hidden treasure here or not? I can't tell. I'm just gonna go because I don't know. Okay, so let's put it away, and I'm gonna assume that we got everything that we needed. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I don't really know if I finished the mission. Like, I wish there was better progression. Because look at this mission, right? It looks like let's see what the deal is. Let's just see. Okay, I don't know. I don't think we finished the mission. I thought I did, but apparently we hadn't finished the mission. But again, I was confused by the UI. Very unclear on whether we had finished the mission or not. But apparently we have not finished the mission. Let's go to this. You can get pearls from that if it wasn't obvious. And there's still dolphins and turtles and treasure. There's a pearl here. So obviously this is a collectathon, and the problem is there's just too much stuff. Like, this is too much, way too much. And actually, I think there's even more stuff on the first beginner tutorial level. But like I said, the graphics are pretty good for a game that's this old. I mean, it looks better than most VR games that are released today. Which, if you'd have told me back in 2017 VR, hey, these old games from 2016, they're gonna be better looking than the VR games of 2024, 2025, I would have laughed at you. Say, okay, yeah, whatever, man, whatever. I would have been like, yeah, okay, whatever, old man. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh man, if I could be a guy from the future back in 2016, 2017 VR, just to let everyone know how VR would look 10 years from then. I'm not sure how many people would have believed me. So there's like a gold star. Do I have to get it like at the right angle, or is it from above, or? Okay, we completed the mission. Okay. I thought I had taken several photos of that, but apparently you got to make sure you get the green square seal of approval. All right, so not too bad. Come out of your shell. Back to base. Let's talk to this dude again. These look great. I will send them over to Reef Dive Magazine right away. All right. Did you know this reef is also known as Angel City? It's named for the many angelfish in the area. But my favorite is a turtle. Could you see if you can take a picture of one? I've already taken a picture of one. Okay. I've already taken a picture of a turtle. You don't take my old pictures of turtles? Okay, whatever. Let's get back in the water. Come on. Okay, let's go. Let's go real super quick. Let's find a turtle real quick. There's a dolphin. I believe we saw a turtle somewhere in here. There's the dolphin. Didn't we see a turtle here? I know we saw a turtle by the shipwreck. But I thought I saw a turtle here too. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't see a turtle right now. Okay, it's alright. We'll find a turtle. They're all over the place, really. Okay, let's see. Can we find a turtle? By the way, like I said, I have graphics on Max. I have Max Fish. I have Max Graphics, so that's why I'm getting 45 frames. 90 frames per second reprojected to 45. That's why. But I'll keep it this way. So I want to see all the eye candy. Okay, there must be a turtle here somewhere, right? Didn't we see a turtle right here? Right? Wait. Oh, that's a big turtle. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, it looked a lot bigger in the distance. I don't think it's that big. I think it just looked really big on in the distance. Wait, is that not the right turtle? Wait, what's going on here? Yeah, well, we've taken a picture of a turtle, but you're not getting me any credit for it, man. Come on, dude. Maybe that's the wrong turtle. I don't know. What do you guys think is going on? Why are we not getting credit for the turtle? No, I know what that was gonna say. Take 2 pictures of these mackerel or whatever. What do you think is going on? Why am I not getting credit for it? I cannot take better pictures of a turtle. Okay, let's maybe do this one. Let's see what happens. So this is like a side mission. And I believe it says take 2 pictures of these 2 mackerel. Which I've already... What do you mean no valid? How many do you want? Oh, is it these ones over here? Why am I not getting credit for them? Am I too far away or too close? Okay, I need to be closer apparently.
Okay. Like, I literally cannot be closer or... No, it just says turtle. It doesn't even say what kind of turtle. Is there another turtle that I'm missing? Let's go back to base. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe if we reset the whole thing, maybe we'll get credit. Please take a picture of a turtle. Well, I've taken like a million pictures of a turtle, dude. Let's go back. So I guess we're starting to see why this game is in early access and why it was abandoned. If it's this buggy. And keep in mind, we just basically finished the first tutorial level. It unlocks the next level. We have to do everything here in order to unlock more. So, is this one to take photos? 10, 3, 2. Let's see what it says. Don't 10 what? Find. We don't have that much time though. We're gonna run out of time here. I'm not really sure what it wants. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gotta take a photo regardless. Okay. So a brown trout. Okay. Come out of your shell. We still gotta take a photo of a turtle. And I've only seen one turtle, only that one, right? No other turtles, right? So let's go back to the turtle. Maybe something different will happen this time. But if we don't get credit for the turtle, then I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna assume the game is bugged, which it's in early access, so we should expect the game to be bugged. 12 years later. But like I said, I'm not upset because I believe I only paid like $1 for this. So, maybe it was this photo here. Maybe that's what. Oh, you know what? Maybe that's what it was, I think. I mean, the graphics are nice. This is relaxing gameplay. And if it wasn't buggy, I might be able to give it a hearty recommendation. And if it wasn't being abandoned. Like, how do you do this? What am I doing wrong? I'm just gonna follow it. Maybe at some point. I'll take a top photo. Poor turtle is like wondering, why am I stalking it? I'm gonna follow this and see where it takes me. You think maybe there's like a turtle inside here? Maybe there's another turtle that we're missing. I'm gonna follow the marker. It's just a random take a photo. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It says take a photo of a turtle. I'm taking a photo of a turtle. But it just doesn't want to give me credit for it. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to give up because it's not working anyways. And this is World of Diving VR. It's been in early access since at least 8 years ago. That was the last update. But it originally released in 2014. So I don't know if in 2014 it released in early access. I would assume so, but I'm not 100% positive. But because I'm not even sure early access existed back then. It must have been like Steam Green Light or whatever. But it's kind of embarrassing that this game has been not fully released more than 10 years ago, and then it's been abandoned. Vertigo Games actually has a good reputation in VR. Ever since this game, they've improved their products. Not everyone's a big fan of Vertigo. I have mixed feelings about Vertigo, but obviously this is when they were just starting in VR. So, and for a game that I paid less than $1 for, I'm not going to complain too much. Even if the normal price is $10, it's still a nice price. But the bad part is, like I said, let me show. Let's go back to menu. So we're going to go back to menu. And so you see how the game is set up. You have play. In order to do Australia, Okavango Delta, Lockheed, North Carolina, Brazil, or Bismarck, I have to finish Bonaire, right? I have to. There's no way around that. But I'm stuck on this mission. Could you see if you can take a picture of one? So I've taken lots of photos of turtles. Now, maybe the game got bugged because I took a picture of the turtle. Wait, did I take a picture of the turtle before being told to do so? I might have. Maybe that's what bugged the game, is that I already had a photo of a turtle before going on the mission. Maybe. I would suggest if you play this game to not take a picture of a turtle until the mission comes up. Because otherwise, the game might be bugged for you like it is for me. Let's try one more time. This is our last try. If not, the game is bugged for me, and I made the mistake of taking a picture of a turtle before being told to do so. That might have caused this bug. Maybe. I don't even know if that's true. That's just me speculating. But whatever the reason, it's still a bug that the developer should have fixed sometime in the last 10 years, I would say. So I'm I'm not going to do my normal review or normal score. I mean, I don't think it's a bad game, but the fact that it has this bug from a game released in 2014 is kind of sad, and the only thing you can do is laugh about it, I guess. I mean, I've already lost my money, but like I said, at least I didn't spend full retail price, so I know I didn't spend $10 on this, so I honestly don't remember how much I paid, but I want to guess I paid $1 if I want to take a guess. I know I bought it super cheap because I already had this on the Oculus Rift store. Now, how much did I pay on the Oculus Rift store? Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't want to know. I'd be pretty upset if I found out how much I paid for it on the Rift store. Come on, please. No, I'm still not getting credit for it. No, I'm not getting credit for it. No. All right, it's just bugged for me. There's nothing I can do. Is there any way to? I don't know, man. It really sucks. It really sucks. I mean, is there maybe another turtle? That's the only other possibility, that there's another turtle, not just that one, maybe. But it just says take a picture of a turtle, and I took a picture of a turtle, so that shouldn't be the case. Well, anyways, like I said, I'm Fast Lawyer. This has been my Let's Play World of Diving. You have from now until May 1st to buy this game, or it's gonna be delisted on the Steam store. I assume it's already been delisted on the Oculus Rift store. I didn't even check my Oculus Rift version to see what's up with if it's playable or anything like that. Once you buy it on the Steam store, though, you are able to play the version on there, but keep in mind it's not going to be updated. So, you get a upgrade from. By the way, I'm on Windows 11. I'm on RTX 5080. I'm using the MetaQuest 3, so I can confirm it works with that setup. But maybe some future updates, either to Windows 11 or to your GPU or to the MetaQuest 3 headset, break this game in the future. That's always possible. There's lots of VR games on the Oculus Rift store that are no longer playable for me. Like, at least half my games on the Oculus Rift store no longer work, and that's no exaggeration. So this is your last chance to buy this game. Might be the last chance to play it before it goes fully unplayable in a couple years, more than likely. So anyways, I'm Fast Lawyer. Hope you found this video useful. This little nostalgia trip back in time. World of Diving VR, one of the OG PC VR games. When the Oculus Rift DK1 was announced, this one was one of those. Back then, games wanted to have VR support because it was a cool new thing, and we had high hopes for VR. I still have high hopes for VR. I still believe in PC VR, but obviously we're in a bad state right now where games actually look, most PC VR games released nowadays look worse than this game that was released in 2014, although I don't think it had VR until 2015. So, but even then, that's one of the early VR games. So, I got to give props to this game for being one of the OG, one of the new, one of the OGs, one of the classics for VR. Anyways, thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.